Why do we need a globally recognized Care Leavers Day? In my group, we were two people joined me. I was in another group, and before I realized I found myself in another group again. So the final group that I joined were involved two people. So we had a very good discussion, and the time was kind of, because of this back and forth, so the time was not so favorable on our side, but we managed to have a very favorable discussion on our topic. So here are some of the discussions that we had. And according to my members in my group, even though we are few, they think that the Care Leavers Day is really necessary. It is necessary for us to have internationally recognized Care Leavers Day, where we will be recognized and seen, so that you don't feel like you are the only care leaver at one place. It will enhance our visibility. It will enhance the number. It will increase the number as well, which is positive, and also our visibility, and also help people, because most people are somewhere and they feel they are the only. If I haven't joined this group, I wouldn't know that there's something like care leavers somewhere. Okay, so if you're able to have a globally recognized care leavers day, it will really, really help a lot of people across the group. People will get to know of us, and they also know that they are not the only one in that shoe, or they are not the only one who have lived in care, or it is not only their community that has a care community. So to my group, it is very necessary. It is also going to serve as a family bonding, because in care, there's nothing like a family bonding. It's the bond is among ourselves, as we the in care. I'm using that word because most of us are caregivers, so we know that word in care. So this platform will serve as a family bonding to some of us, and we will get to know each other. And also, as in, if we want to move on with this agenda, we will need to do some legal things, as in who do we talk to, who do you petition, and in our discussion, we conclude that maybe policymakers, because it is not in the policy of our country to have a Care Leavers Day. But if something that we are now bringing it out, then it means that we need to involve the key policymakers in our institution, in our country, to see how best they can fuse it into their their policies that they have, and if possible, accept it, because it's going to be effective. You're going to plead for them to put this on their day, on the national day. So we will really need the authorities, the key authorities and governments, their support in order to make this a reality. And how, if so, how soon then do we need it? So looking at it and looking at all the necessary documentations that we might need to provide and prove and go, I don't know how it's going to be, but if we have to do some registrations or whatever it is, we might give ourselves within a duration of a year, because we have to call upon, if it's a national day, we don't need 20 for less than 40 people to represent. We need about 1,000 members to represent. So it means that this that we are doing as a global festival and we are just 40, it is less, very, very low. So we need ourselves a year or two to really, really make it known to the world that there is something called a Care Leavers Day.